I'm Kayla Holderfield. I'm a jail officer at the Floyd County Jail.
What got you into law enforcement?
Family members been doing it. My daddy was a bounty hunter growing up, watching cops lock up the whole 9 yards. I've always kind of wanted to be the one who takes out the bad guys. So I got into this to kind of start at the bottom and work my way up.
And how long have you been doing it?
I've been at the jail for a year now.
What's been the most rewarding part about your job?
When people I do a lot of volunteer work. I go do the bells at Kroger. When people see you in this uniform, you have the good people that thank you for working for here, and the bad part is you have people that look at you bad for being a cop. But at the end of the day, I love being able to say that I work for this type of company in this, type of field, because it's rewarding when, everything's all said and done.
What's been the hardest challenge for you?
The hardest thing for me working at the jail is leaving work at work. When you have a really, really stressful day, it's hectic at the jail. It's sometimes hard when you get in your car and take your uniform off to leave it at work. So to me, that's my biggest thing, is sometimes taking the stress home with me and not being able to leave it there.
What is a day like at the jail for you?
I get there at 6:45. You start off in the staff room. We always have a staff meeting, kind of go over anything my lieutenant or corporals think we need to know. You feed breakfast. Once you feed breakfast, kind of comes with first appearance, taking anybody up there that needs to be in booking. Then it's just kind of until lunch, you're kind of just on your feet. You have, if there's a fight that breaks out, you have to go to that. If there's probation visits, attorney visits, it's kind of busy. And then after your 4 hours on the floor, you go on the tower, and that's kind of when you just take over the tower and you run the computers and the cameras. So it kind of varies. You have 4 hours on the floor, 4 hours sitting in the tower, and 4 hours back on the floor. So
where do you want your career to go?
I want to eventually move up. That's why I got in this, because there's no stopping. You can move up and go higher and higher. I eventually want to get on the road, and then maybe one day do human sex trafficking. I went to a class with that a couple months ago, and I didn't know there was even human sex trafficking going around here. I kind of eventually want to get into that and work in fields with that.
And then finally, tell me something about you. When you're not working, tell me something about you.
When I'm not working, I'm either with my boyfriend or I'm with my mom, my dad, and my family. I love to fish, love to listen to music, hang outside, grill out, anything that's not inside. I love being outdoors most of the time.
Are you from Roman Floyd County?
Yeah, I'm from Mount Murchie.
So why Floyd County to have your career?
I guess because I know people that work there, so I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I can always transfer, but I'm probably never going to leave Floyd County, because this is where I'm from, is around here. So.